everybody, it's Crazy Vanguard Shy. We hope you guys are having an amazing day, and we are here with the last segment of Andor, the last 3 episodes we'll ever see, Season 2. I can't believe we're already here. It's gone so fast, and obviously because we've gotten 3 episodes a week, when before we got 1 episode a week, I'm pretty sure from memory. So the journey has gone a lot quicker than expected, and it's so sad though, because I love this show so much, you guys know that, and I think it's just some of the best television we've ever seen in a very long time, let alone Star Wars. The amount of work that's gone into the writing, and the storytelling, the fashion, everything, the sets as well, is so beautiful. And even I was just thinking about it when setting up today. There are so many shows, especially if we're talking about the same sort of like from Disney. Marvel lack this in their shows so much. It's probably the budget, but also just the storytelling. It's just not as great as this. And I don't know, the Gilroy brothers, I found out there's another Gilroy brother who's the editor of this season. He's the one editing season 2 as a whole. Insane, all 3 of them. Tony, Dan, I can't remember the third brother's name, I'm so sorry. I'll probably put like a screenshot of the photo I found online, on Twitter. I found it yesterday, I was like, what the hell? Like, all 3 of them are so talented, that's so cool. And apparently their father was a very famous screenwriter as well, and I mean, he's probably so proud of them for what they've done. And yeah, a lot of people have been speculating about this week if something's gonna happen to Luthen. I think something's gonna happen, especially because of the thumbnail of what I'm looking at. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see what happens, because everyone keeps bringing up his monologue of a sunrise I'll never see. And it's just that monologue is perfection. And so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So anyway, let's jump into this, the 10th episode, Make It Stop, Andor Season 2, Episode 10. Please remember to like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and let's get straight into it. 1 year later, our final time jump. Damn, yeah, he's been a mole for so long. Many years now, from the timeline that we started from.
Risky enough, just promise me if it doesn't look perfect, you won't engage.
I think we used up all the perfect.
Oh, he knows they're running out of time. Oh,
Tuck your shirt in.
oh, I love how they're so strict with each other, but then become so soft sometimes. It's very nice.
Tactical last night. She's looking for a team to be put together for an operation in Coruscant. I think she's coming for you. Because I found something more critical.
That's
Something huge.
So now we're bargaining.
The Emperor's energy program is a lie. The start, a cover to strip mine the planet for some mineral that they need. They're not looking for partisans on Jeddah. They need kyber crystals.
Fronting for what?
A weapon. Orson Krennic's been building a secret weapon for over a decade.
Tell me about the weapon.
Damn, they're in trouble now. Damn, he knows. Oh, I think this is the most serious we've seen him in a long time. Did he shoot him?
Gorman, Scarif, Kyber, Krennic, Urso.
Galen Urso, Galen.
Engineer, Galen Urso. Super weapon.
Oh, Galen
Based on
Urso.
Scarif, fuel from Gorman.
But they shot that guy? Oh
Eyes
my
be cracked,
god.
Galen
Or maybe it was
Urso.
somebody else, who knows.
Doing the comms.
No, you're not.
I'll be faster.
I'll do the burn. Please don't argue. Just be waiting for me. Just be there.
Dude, things are getting serious for them now. He's trying to protect her as much as he can. Oh. Ah. He's getting rid of it.
Calm here. Peaceful.
Can I tell you how much it pleases me to hear that?
Oh my god.
Is everything. In that case, I may have something for you.
Not what?
Well, I'm scared.
A vintage Imperial Starpath unit.
Is that from season 1?
Damaged, but here you were. All that time. Hiding in the shelter of imperial peace and quiet. Stand for.
Freedom scares you. Confident you are.
We're done here.
Confident and terrified. It's everywhere now. There's a whole galaxy out there waiting to disgust you.
Yes. Oh shit.
Turn around, or be stunned.
Oh! Oh my god, he cut his wrists. Oh my god, Luthen! Oh no, he stabbed himself. Okay, I thought he cut his wrist and I was like, my god. Oh no! I was gonna say, Deidre voices Yennefer from The Witcher, and that sounded like her when she was shouting. Oh no. Poor thing. Oh, they're gonna find... Oh, they're gonna find all his stuff! Oh, it's just jewelry, right? They won't really feel anything weird, right? Oh, the weapons maybe, but... Oh, she's there. Oh shit, damn, this place has gone to ruin. Oh, throwback? Did he work for the Imperials then? At one point? Wait! No, that can't be. I was gonna say, is that supposed to be Cassian's sister? Can't be, right? No. Oh, poor thing. I was gonna say, she's such a great actress, because she doesn't say much in the show, but her facial expressions, again, a lot of the actors in this, they got people who, like, really know how to exude their emotion, and just, oh, such powerful people in these roles that they play. Oh. Oh.
Your medical director about what is expected. We'll be taking command of this hallway. You need to clear everyone immediately.
The floor's full. These are my patients.
Then I'm sure you'll do a better job moving them than we will.
Ugh. She's desperate now. Damn, she's gonna pretend to be a nurse or a doctor.
You waited for my day off.
I couldn't risk a leak.
How ironic. You're under arrest, dead.
That's ridiculous. Fine. Let's get this sorted.
That poor patient.
20.
10 if you smile.
20.
Does she know how this works?
We already have an offer for 15.
18's my max.
Sold. But no smile.
Damn, who's this young actress? Also very good.
Why your daughter now?
What is she used for?
Oh, Luthen!
Will be whoever. I didn't mean to upset you.
Execute them, I think.
You're on your own.
Luthen!
When do we start fighting back?
We have.
By walking away.
Is how much you hate. You bank that, you hide that. You keep it alive until you know what to do with it.
I understand where he's coming from. Because you don't want to act out of anger. Oh, she left the granny on her own.
You're gonna have to turn back. There's no access here.
I was sent for Dr. Nash.
This unit is closed. Let's go.
Yes, Cleo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Can she set off like a disturbance or something? Let them all go away?
Place.
How long do we have?
Look around.
Damn, they've been everywhere, these two. Is that Naboo? No.
I knew you. None of that matters right now. You're just being sad.
I need to know you're making a choice. I lived most of my life without ever realizing that that was a possibility.
You think I won't?
You have every right. Look at me. Hunter.
Damn. Oh, that's powerful, because he's always done that too. It's like the look at me thing, but also the way that he was so soft with her in a way. I think just being gentle with her, knowing that she's so young, she can make a different decision compared to what he did. And then in that moment of pushing the button, it's like you cannot go back from that. Oh my god, is she about to like blow up the hospital? Or a part of it? Yep. Oh, okay, it's just the transport, that's alright. Oh my god. Damn. Oh. But she's saving him from a worse fate with the ISB. Oh. Damn. Whew. Ah, Tom Bissell. Okay. I was wondering who would write the last few episodes. I thought it would be Tony, but no. Damn. That's goodbye, Luthen. Damn. That's such a shame. In a way. Because of everything he's done. But in a way, I think we all knew that this was sort of what was going to happen to him. Like, he was always going to be just an instrument to make the rebellion work. And to see that he worked so hard for it, and I do feel bad for Young, I think that's his name, that ISB agent, because I think also with him, I was thinking about it as the episode went on, and I think all this time Luthen was never going to get him out. He was going to kill him because of the possible information he might have, maybe. Because I was thinking maybe somebody else could have, but I was like, no, it had to have been Luthen. Like, Luthen will make the hard decisions that nobody can make. And that's why I think he's such a complicated character, and he's so grey and interesting, because he bounces back and manipulates so much to get his way. And it all comes from a place of him wanting to do good, but his actions are not always, like, they don't seem genuine. That's why people like Cassian, and even Clea to an extent, Vel, Cinta, all of them have very different perspectives of him, because he's such a complicated character. And Skarsgård Stellan Skarsgård played him so beautifully. And even in those memory scenes, I loved how like almost like vulnerable he was. Sort of like how Clea was saying it, like young Clea was saying you're weak, you're afraid. But in a way, I think anybody would be afraid in that position, because if you are going to go down that road of rebellion, you are making a huge sacrifice and making a huge step that will always keep you vulnerable in a sense of your security. And I think because Clea and Luthen worked so well together as a team, that's why they were able to stay in hiding for so long, and only at the very end they got caught, and it's just so sad. It's like, and also I think, sorry, going back to the whole Young situation, the fact that he said to Luthen, I got burned, he was like, immediately in that moment, he was like, I'm gonna kill you probably. He was like, he wasn't even hesitating. He was just giving him that sort of like, sort of like that safety he needed to tell the truth, and then killed him. And it's sad though, because again, like we've seen Luthen be so nice to people like Will, wanting him to go to the hospital, look after Bix, because I think he has that fatherly instinct. Like, who knows, maybe, because I'm trying to think like what his role was in those throwback. Maybe he was a raider or something. It doesn't seem like he was something Imperial. Maybe he was. He looked like he just hated it, because obviously these raiders looked like they killed a lot of people, steal a lot of stuff, and so there's that bargaining thing. I think that came from that. But I think he held a lot of weight of regret for his actions, and maybe he had a life before that. Maybe he had a wife, maybe he had a daughter or a kid, and then just never went back because not the responsibility, but more maybe because of the role that he had in that old job, whether it was Imperial or Raid or whatever it was. But I love, again, those throwback scenes with young Claire and him, because they were so beautiful. And again, I thought it was Cassian's sister, and I was like, oh my god! Like, but no, it's a completely different child. If they got the same girl from season 1, it would have been interesting, but nah, it wasn't. It was interesting as well to see young Claire, because I think she's also toughened by her situation of maybe, like, running away, learning from Luthen, like, the bargaining thing, and I think, yeah, her emotions as well is very on the surface when you're young, always. So, you know, when he says, maybe you're my daughter sometimes, maybe not, and she sort of, like, hardens at that, and it's sort of sad, because you can see, like, she does want a parental figure. Like, even in the scene with the bombing, she's looking around, like, at the parents, at the kids, and sort of, like, what she possibly could have. And, yeah, it's interesting. Again, that moment where he clicks the button is a moment for both of them, I think, where it's like, we both can't turn back now. Like, this is the path we've chosen, and this is the life we have now. And this is sad, but also brilliant. And, yeah, Claire, this episode, I feel so bad for her. And, Dedra, she got arrested. I'm interested to see what's going to happen to her. But she's unhinged. And I loved her sort of like monologue showdown with Luthen, and Luthen just slowly walking away. And I feel sad that he stabbed himself. Like, but also I know why. He doesn't want to give any information away. And then, going back to Claire, she's using all the skills she's learnt from him. And she goes in and does probably what she knows will give him peace and stop him from being tortured by the ISB. And it's just like, my boy. And yeah, I feel bad for her, because she had to go through that and do that. And you can see how emotional she is too, you know, even though she says he says you need to hide your emotions better and stuff like that. You can see how vulnerable she is, because that's basically her father, and she has to go turn off the machine that's keeping him alive. And it's just like, it's so sad. And yeah, that slow blackout at the end, it's almost like, again, like that whole Sunrise speech is like, what is it? I can't remember the line, but it's like, I don't know what it is, but I'm just sub-quoting it, like, I work for a sunrise that I know I'll never see, and just the lights just dim. It's like, no! Like, it's so sad. But yeah, it's so heartbreaking, but also that is the sacrifice of rebellion. That's what's gonna happen, and it's so sad. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It was so good. It's so sad to say goodbye to such a big character as Luthen. We'll talk about it later, because we'll do like a whole overview of the season. But yeah, Skarsgård was so good. Just a quick round of applause for him. But yeah, I'm going to move on to the next episode, because I'm super excited for the next one. And I'm sad this is going to end. But yeah, let's get straight into the next one. So yeah, remember, please like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video. But for now, let's move on to the next episode. So I'll see you then. Raise Mango out.